that's a day when kids got visitation.
Right.
Their families come in and visit them. And that's pretty structured too, because we need to make sure that they're not getting stuff in that they're not supposed to have, like contraband. And believe me, parents will assist their kids in getting them stuff. So we have to be real careful from the point of entry when they come in. We have some guidelines for parents, leaving their cell phones and purses in the cars, and we have to supervise that. That's about 95% of the job. Line of sight supervision, because these kids, it doesn't take long for them to get into something. So you got to have a mindset of don't be too trusting of them. Okay, you build that over a period of time, but they are street smart. And you have to be real. You got to be a step ahead of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Most of our kids are at risk. I would say 75% of them had truancy issues at home, delinquent. And then we get some kids whose parents are not able to take care of them, and they start to get in trouble, like lack of supervision. And some of them are just not emotionally able to handle the kind of behavior that the kids start to display. They had them so young, and the parents got their own personal issues sometimes. It's just a lack of parenting on their part, and they end up coming here. Truancy, drugs, started to dabble with drugs a little bit. They're not addicted or dependent on them, just starting to maybe recreational use and doing it for fun. And then we have some kids who have simple crimes, not a whole lot of crime gets personal. You take kids, maybe assaulted someone. We have a criteria as to what kids we might take. 95% of our kids come here as an absent father. I would say if that changed and the father was in their life, those numbers will go down tremendously. We have kids who been in the system. By the time we get them, they may have been in 15 placements. And we feel like we have one of the best programs there is in the country, that this will be that last stop. We, being a Christian agency, we feel like we have an atmosphere that makes sure the entire needs of the kids is met, from spiritual, physical, emotional, psychological. And I don't necessarily sell a program, they get us. We feel like if we model the kind of behavior that the kids need to see, we can make an impact on the kids' life. A lot of our kids come from homes where there's a mom. They've never seen anybody go to work. A lot of kids come in here disrespecting women. We try to model that as men, as to respecting women as a whole, how to treat the opposite sex. They don't see us doing things that's not appropriate. So we try to have a positive impact on their life when they come in. Some of our kids are behind when it comes to the grade level. We have a top-notch school that they attend, fully accredited, principal. What would you have in a public school with what makes ours unique is that they get more one-on-one individual time with our teachers. And our kids are able to get back on grade level if they're behind. We've had kids to get their high school diploma here. One kid who recently left is now enrolled at Middle Tennessee State University. One of the things we also do is a aftercare. I think that's an important component of our program is we follow kids up to 4 months, sometimes 6 months after they leave here. That if someone is in that home within a week of them leaving and transitioning back in home, I think our aftercare program has been very effective over the years